Hello, welcome! We are so excited to show you a new episode tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over on our Twitch channel. But maybe you forgot what happened last week. So here's a little refresher about what happened on last week's episode, Book 2, Episode 10, Going Down Underdark. We're going down to the Underdark, going down Underdark, going... Guys, one at a time. Autograph one at a time, please. Thank you. In pursuit of Palos Quill, the Jews found themselves in the dark, twisting caverns of the Underdark. Though they managed to find heavy footprints, it was unclear exactly which path Quill and his guards had taken. They came across several strange and ominous sights. Large claw marks on tunnel walls, and a pedestal where it seemed a dragon egg used to lay. After hours of wandering, they found a grove of several strange plants, which Nameless gathered after asking their permission. A short way further down the path, they came across a hut belonging to a strange woman, the likes of which they'd never seen, with the still-talking head of a dragon imprisoned on her wall. She claimed to have powerful magic that she used to help travelers who had lost their way, and seemed particularly interested in collecting Nameless's Sylvain blood. When the druid refused, the conversation turned sour. She demanded payment for the plants Nameless had gathered, and when no offer was made, plucked the pinky and ring finger from her hand.
A yeoman doesn't need these. And her fingers curl around yours. There's no pain. There's no blood. As if plucking just like a thing. And she pricks the spot on your hand where they were. And then you see her put these, and she kind of like pricks them as well. And you see her just squeeze and drain the blood back into your hand. And the dried husks of your fingers she puts back on her desk, places her fingers over the spot where she took them, and closes it up.
Nameless stormed out, and the party put the hut behind them as quickly as possible. After Panther detected the scent of creatures and metal down another path, they soon walked into a confrontation with Gloomstalkers from the nearby city of Deneth Torment.
From the ceiling, 3 figures drop. From the part of the entrance, somebody moves away from the wall, and what was stone billows out like a cape. And the same from the ceiling. These capes just drop to the ground, and a drow bowman sits at the entrance, the bow and arrow drawn. The 3 figures that dropped from the ceiling, one is a deep gnome. He takes out 2 short swords and then just kind of waits. One of the other figures the other 2 are also drow. Sorry. The other 2 are also drow, and as they drop, one draws out a scimitar and waits as the other kind of twirls a little a mace in her hand and stands ready to go, a dagger in her other hand.
Though they initially demanded the trespassers leave, their leader Drithal was convinced to take the dudes to the headquarters to discuss the recent strange happenings. There, when asked to prove that they could be trusted, Liam mentioned he was friends with Nerith. The stalkers were shook. They all thought he was dead, and it was important that the Denzians of the Underdark kept thinking that. After processing the news, Drithal confirmed that Palos Quill was in fact here and had been acting very strangely. Their hands were tied though, the higher-ups were not allowing them to investigate. However, they could help the dudes pursue Quill, though to the public, they would need to see him as enemies. They would have an hour to find and handle Quill, and had no idea what he was doing under the embassy or why he was even there. Once it was handled, they would have to figure out the escape on their own. But if they succeeded, they might just save Deneth Torment from tragedy as well. What awaits them beneath the embassy? Will Set Lolly and Panther survive the encounter? Find out this week on The Natural Ones.